what Spirit is asking us is to be very mindful about where you're putting your focus, because your focus will be your life in that moment, but it's also setting the tone of your future self. So who you are in this present moment, who you're embodying, will be who you are in the future. So today's decisions affect tomorrow. And if we are spending more time consuming than creating, we are building someone else's reality. And so we've gotten so accustomed, I'm talking to myself and there's no judgment here, of just mindlessly scrolling. And you find yourself watching stuff that's kind of stupid and pointless. And you have to pause and recognize, like, every second of your life that you're doing that, you're feeding something outside of you instead of feeding yourself. Feeding yourself meaning getting connected to Spirit, and feeding yourself meaning creating something that can feed you literally or figuratively. And so stepping out of those habits, that mindless scroll habit and consuming, is going to create this massive void. And in that void, it's going to feel kind of boring because your brain isn't getting that dopamine hit that it's accustomed to. Even though scrolling really doesn't feel good ultimately, we keep doing it until we get that heightened elevation of dopamine. And so to cut it out altogether or to start to reduce it, you're going to be seeking out other means of that feel good. In the void is where you get to intentionally create. And if you're out of connection with Source, with Spirit, it can feel like you just don't know what to do in this darkness. It can feel like your world's just getting really small and you're having things taken away from you. I want to assure you that in the contraction, there is an energetic expansion. So whenever we've up-leveled ourselves into a higher frequency, the physical is going to constrict in order to expand into that energetic expansion. So you expand your energy first, the physical reality will contract to then release the old energy and elevate into the next level of the next frequency. So in the void, it's not that you're alone, it's not that you're being punished, it's not that you've done anything wrong, it's simply that the physical world is in the process of rearranging itself to meet your new energetic frequency. The more you stop seeking outside yourself and consuming and filling your brain and your vessel with what somebody else is doing, the less energy that you have to create your own world. And we're all stepping into this idea of we create our own reality, and just being your authentic self is what is necessary to live in alignment with God's path for your life. If you're not comfortable stepping into that character, you will stay in the old habits of consuming somebody else who is living within their authenticity. You will be inspired and sometimes appalled by them simply because they're existing at a level that you haven't been willing to embrace yet, to embody. So just seeing someone else taking action within their own life to create their reality, when you're not in a place to accept and do that for yourself, you will place judgment upon it. You will use phrases like, must be nice. If you're using phrases like must be nice in somebody else's world, it is because you are not in tune with your own abilities to create your own reality.